Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's Richie from Boston. Today's the 10th of May, 2017, and I have not got one single solitary thing done today because I've spent 3 hours editing and re-editing the protocols of Zion to put that video up. I put it up. I had to sit there for an hour and 20 minutes to put it up the first time. Put it up. Didn't get any copyright strikes. Thought I was good to go. And then Viola, bam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 copyright strikes in a row. Boom. So took the video down and then sat through it all over again and then had to take out the 5 things that made YouTube try to get rid of the video. They hate that video. But what is this picture I'm showing you of? Well, it looks like nightfall or sunrise or something to that effect, correct? Well, this is a street lamp, so let's just get that out of the way. Who cares? But do you see this sky? That's the night. It's 11:30 at night. It's 11:30 at night somewhere in Flint, Michigan, or in that general vicinity. Who took this picture? A fellow YouTube channel that I followed for an incredibly long time. She has been on YouTube a lot longer than most other channels, and she's called The Needy Homesteader. And she covers a whole lot of topics, so forth and so on, and blah, blah, blah. At any rate, here's the video. Here's the email she sent. I'm Heather, longtime subscriber, fellow YouTuber. My channel is Needy Homesteader. I don't normally write emails, blah, 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 blah. I can only imagine, blah, blah, blah. 11:12 p.m. at night, and yet we could see the sky light up, and the areas of light would move. Shut off and relight. It was the creepiest shizzle I have ever seen. My husband and I did, for a lack of better term, further videos here on YouTube starting back, blah, 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 blah. At any rate, long story short, she has caught videos of the night sky being pale blue, as though it was dawn or dusk. And that makes absolutely no sense. But the funny thing about this is she's not the only one catching this. I'm getting videos from people in Scotland, the UK, Denmark, Iceland, and all over America that are seeing the same thing. Now, really, really funny thing is the last thing I said to Mrs. RFB before we went to sleep last night was, if the sun isn't real and they have an artificial solar satellite, how would we know when nightfall and nighttime came? If they can control the sun, they could control night and day. And I know. I just heard me say that too. So you know what? I'm not insane. I heard what I just said. But think about it. How would we ever know? There are way too many pictures of people that are catching this thing way too many times. And that's just a fact. At any rate, she's not the only person to send these. This is nighttime. We saw this exact same phenomenon in Utah when I was out by the Moab Desert. I was literally trying to catch it with the Nikon. The camera wouldn't pick it up. It looked like we were catching up with sunset. That's exactly what it looked like. That's the only thing I could describe it. Now, this right here, this looks exactly what I've been telling people about for years. The night sky, this is probably a town up here, I'm going to guess, off the highway. The night sky is reflecting the city lights back down because of Operation Solar Shield. You know, this the enormous disclosure that Harvard came out with telling everyone, yes, we are going to spray chemtrails. That was disclosure. That's what we call it. And yet, I don't see that. If you Google it or you look it up on YouTube, the only channels you find are mine and maybe a few others, because I did see them. But where is everybody? This is the biggest, most important thing we've ever heard in a long, long time. And nobody's covering it. You know why? Because nobody cares. You can't make any money off chemtrail videos. Nobody cares. There's no clicks. You know what I'm saying? You need to talk about the New England Patriot that killed himself and then everything was overturned, or Trump and Comey got, who cares? Who cares? It's all political theater. None of it is real at all. Even for the people that thought Trump was going to somehow do the right thing because he said things that made sense at the time, but now that you see him in office, he's doing exactly what everyone else does. This is all to simply keep people distracted. Oh, people are losing faith in Trump. Quick, start firing some people to make it look like something's really going on. That's all it is. Israel owns our government, and that's a fact. Period. So wasting any of your time talking about any of this crap doesn't make any sense whatsoever at all. You know why? Because at midnight in middle America, the skies are glowing to the point where people are getting pictures of them. And the skies are also blue at night. These people have control of the sun somehow, or they're spraying so bad that the sky is turning a different color. The sky glows at night. That should be the most important thing. I can't imagine anything else, because you know what? We all have to breathe no matter what. You can eat right. You can filter your water. You can do whatever you want. We all have to breathe. The stuff that they're putting in there, it's been tested time and time again. Barium, strontium, aluminum, depleted blood cells, all sorts of crap. Who knows? Nobody's talking about it. So I guess I'm just an asshole. Richie from Boston. Like, share, subscribe. I'll leave a link to Needy Homesteader's YouTube channel in the description. I'm out.